I know at least one of you has noticed that I always wear a black t-shirt and blue jeans. Well, today I put on a green t-shirt just to prove that I have style. So I got a little ahead of myself. There was so many small unhealthy trees. It was just too thick in here. So there were some that were just dying, halfway dead, just not doing well. And they were like blocking the light for some of the other trees that were more healthy. So I'm really just thinning out this area. But I probably have several days of work now with all the stuff that I chopped up. So that's what I'll be doing. I got way more done than I thought was humanly possible today. It's looking great. It just feels like a park or something. It's really cool. So I have most of the limbs and brush cut, and then I just started lining it up here along the driveway so I can just work on getting my truck, just pull up right up to the piles, load and go and empty. So much progress. I'm so happy, really pleased with the result. I just basically thinned out the trees, cleared the brush, de-limbed, and now it's just like a small little oasis, and it's right near my cabin. And what I'm going to do is, because this little area is so flat right here and there's this cool little rock wall, I'm going to grab a picnic bench, put that right there. It's going to be perfect. Time to relax. Check this out. It's this huge mound of pine needles, and there's a red ants in there. I was looking them up. I think it's a western thatching ant. It's like these pine needles are all woven together. I don't know if they go down into the earth or not. This thing is kind of huge. Tell me that won't give you nightmares. It's like 30 acres of this. I mean, all these trees with the low-hanging branches. There's just so many to get to. This is a lower priority area, but we got standing dead trees. There's quite a lot of those. They have to be cleared out. I gotta get this forest in good shape and healthy. You can see there's a dead one there to the right of that bigger one. Actually, it has a little bit of life, but that needs to be taken out so the ones that are here can grow healthy and get the right amount of sun. Some of these pines are just too bunched up. Even this young one that's coming up is just too close to this other one. My brush pile is just getting enormous. It's hard to believe seeing it just grow and grow and grow. Every single branch, log, and stick I've brought through here. Every single one. That's crazy. And it just keeps coming. Another load to unload. Cactus are blooming. I like this little rock outcropping. It kind of overlooks the field down below where the cows typically will free range graze. It's a cool little spot to sit, but it's hard to see out with all this brush and low branches. So I'm gonna take care of that just to have a little peaceful spot on the property just to sit and reflect. So let's see what it looks like after I'm done. There we have it. Much better. 1,000 times better. Now you can actually see out into the grazing land, the pasture. Really fantastic. It's a lot of work, but it's so satisfying to get it done. So as you can see, there's a lot of limbs on the ground. So I de-limbed at least 6 feet up under all the trees. But I have my work cut out for me. I gotta pick up all those limbs and take them to my brush pile. Wish me luck. This is the view from my cabin window, looking west. And now that everything's delimbed, not only for fire mitigation, but also security too, because now I can see so far. And while I was taking all the brush away, there is this piece of brush right here, and it's like the perfect seat again. Just fantastic. Even a place to rest your legs and look out into the open pasture. Well, there she is, picnic table. I probably could have built this, but there's an opportunity cost to my time. So because of the labor and materials that I have to buy, I just don't have the time. So it's more expedient just to buy a picnic table here at Lowe's. So that's what I did. Now that is beautiful. I mean, I don't mind sitting on rocks, but having a picnic bench in that clearing that I just made, overlooking the pastures, sunset during the day, it's in an area where it's shady. It's just nice to be able to have somewhere to sit and think. I know it's really hard to make a driveway install seem exciting, so I won't even bother because it's really not. But this is the step that I'm on, and this is a before shot, and the trucks will start arriving here around 11 a.m. So I'm just making sure everything's ready for the contractor, making sure everything's off the driveway in a way, and yeah, we'll get started here soon. Working on the roundabout near the garage, using those crushed granite piles that I already had, the previous owner had on the property. So I'm making use of those piles. So yeah, this is great. It's looking fantastic already, and the stone's not even on it. Getting rid of those piles. Trucks are here, trucks are here. Time to dump some stone.
I wasn't sure if she was getting ready to boot me or what.
She shakes the trailer because there's grass growing up underneath. She sticks her head underneath the trailer and it feels like an earthquake.
Having the contractor help me with some of my old log piles. Since he's here, might as well make use. The driveway is in. Just have to wait for inspection tomorrow morning. They were supposed to be out this morning, but rescheduled. So my only fear now is that we get a heavy thunderstorm and I get some washouts or something. But really super happy having the driveway done all the way back to where our build site's going to be. It's just absolutely fantastic. And in between waiting for trucks, the contractor did some other work for me, clearing out some big mounds and just some earth moving, picking up old log piles, all kinds of stuff. So he went really above and beyond. I was really happy with him as a contractor. So you never know who you're going to get if you don't have a reference or, you know, someone to go from, you know, as a referral. So that was just a gut feeling on this guy, and it worked out. Super happy. Here comes the inspector, and I can see him coming from a long ways away. It's good security. My entire outro and summary, my microphone was totally not on, so I didn't capture any of that. But the good news is my driveway passed, and with flying colors, no issues. So that's my first, you know, official inspection. I have a legal driveway. Everything's good. And after talking to the inspector, I was telling him about my building permit that's still pending, and he was like, yeah, it should only take like, you know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks at most. And he said he was going to look into it because they just switched over to a digital system for all the permitting, and that's what I used. And both of my permits, my building and my building demolition permit that I applied for, have been pending, one since May 30th and the other one since the beginning of June. So he said, yeah, that's not right. He's like, they must be stuck for some reason, so he's going to look into it. Here I thought it was just normal, you know, for permits to take this long, and I probably should have called, but I didn't really know any better. And luckily he gave me some insight. So yeah, I had a great contractor, fantastic job, super happy with the outcome. The driveway looks great, and I'm ready for the next steps. Until next time, take care.